It's Game 7 of the 2016 World Series. A World Series that features the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs, tied at 3 games apiece. That Cleveland faced last night. Dexter Fowler, Kyle Schwarber, Kris Bryant. In the middle, Anthony Rizzo, Ben Zobrist, and Addison Russell. A 6 RBI Game 6 for the 22-year-old. Then Wilson Contreras, Jason Hayward, and Javier Baez.
The plate's going to be very important. See how it's called for Corey Kluber. The first game, he loved that side of the plate and had the Cubs mesmerized.
That's in the air to center. Back at the wall. It is gone. What a start. Dexter Fowler, hello in Game 7. 1-0 Chicago. Here's a 1-2. That's Kluber off the mound, can't get to it. What a play, but safe as Lindor couldn't get Schwarber. High fly ball into right center, sends Chisenhall back. And allowed first out. In the air to shallow left center, long run Davis, he's there, 2 out. And Schwarber takes second base and was over halfway there before Kluber lifted his leg for the pitch. And a stolen base for Schwarber. 1-1 pitch to Zobrist. Got under it, flies it into right. Chisenhall is there. And it's a 1-run first. And it started with a bang. Dexter Fowler, the leadoff man. His second of the series. And backing his way towards second base. And exciting the fans at Murphy's Bleachers in Chicago. After a half in Game 7, 1-0. Cubs on top. And they take on the young right-hander Kyle Hendricks. Top 3, Santana, Kipnis, and Lindor. In the middle, it's Mike Napoli, Jose Ramirez, and Lonnie Chisenhall. The back end of it, Rajay Davis gets the start tonight. Coco Crisp is in left, batting 8th, and Roberto Perez in that number 9 spot.
Yeah, Mr. Under the Radar. Nobody talks about him. And yet, all he's done is put up those numbers and the regular season numbers. Now, the challenge for the Cleveland Indians is, I think they need to be aggressive. Throw pitch counts out the window.
That's in the air to right, but right at Hayward. And what a bad break for the Indians as Santana smoked it. And in the biggest game of his life, a strikeout for out number 2. Here in this intense Game 7, that's Baez. And from a knee, a bad throw and safe. And Baez rushed it a bit, didn't get up, and that cost him. To the shortstop, broken bat, inning over. And Hendricks made that look easy, got around an error, and after 1 in Game 7, on a home run by Fowler, Cubs lead 1-0. Gets under it, and on the infield, it's Lindor to his right.
God he loved.
Will be missed as Contreras flies one into right. Chisenhall over near the line. Foul ball, 2 out. And he shatters his bat, pops it up to Lindor, and that is a quick top of the second. Bottom of the second with Ramirez, Chisenhall, Davis coming up for the Indians down 1. That's off Hendricks. Russell can't make the play. Leadoff base hit. And he showed that with a pickoff of Lindor. Here's one there, and he got him. Hendricks gets his second of the World Series. And he erases Jose Ramirez as he caught him. With 1 out now, a 1-1, base hit to left. Off the bat of Chisenhall. The hits, 3 stolen bases. He can fly. Gonna be tough. Bryant. Baez. He got them both. And a 5-4-3 double play. From Bryant to Baez to Rizzo. And the Cubs are firing on all cylinders. A clear out at first, and after 2, 1-0 Chicago.
In the middle of it.
Baez hits one in the air to left. Didn't get all of it. And Crisp has out number 1. As Fowler rips one into right, but Chisenhall over to grab it. Lackey and Lester. Here's a shot into the right field corner by Schwarber. He's thinking too. The throw by Chisenhall. Schwarber out to end the third. What a throw by Lonnie Chisenhall on one. Hop in the tag by Lindor. Bottom of the third. Indians batting down one. Pirates over the Orioles. That's down the line. Crisp will dig for two. Zobrist gets it back in. Double. The bunt. Rizzo will go to first. One out. Tying run at third. And a good sacrifice by Roberto Perez. Play Santana to pull. He does. Tie game. Left side. Can they turn it again? Bad bounce. What a play. And out. That's going to be reviewed. And it did hit the lip. Baez tried to rush it. And everybody's going to be safe.
Now, there is a transfer rule that the umpires have become that they think that's with the glove, but this one's with the hand.
It's not close. And Hendricks, not much of a reaction, but disappointed. Everybody's safe. 2 on, 1 out. 3-1 pitch. That's in the air to left. Zobrist in, stumbles a bit. The runners hold, and a big out picked up by Hendricks. Hard hit right at Bryant, and allowed third out. And a bad break for Napoli and the Indians. And the kid, Kyle Hendricks, pitches around another error. And keeps it tied as Napoli hit it right to Chris Bryant. Left side base hit, and somehow Bryant found a hole. Here's Rizzo hit by a pitch, and he'll take the bruise and the base. To the first baseman, Napoli. High and out at second, first and third, 1 out. And a wide throw by Napoli. He believes he's out.
Yeah, it's a tough play for Napoli. A little in between hop, but he's got to get rid of it quick.
He got back.
Keeps the double play in order by getting rid of it quick. That's a 3-finger grip, which is not typically what you want. The ball sails.
High fly ball into left. What's it going to be? Bryant tags. Davis catches. Here comes Bryant. Throw to the plate. High. Safe. Under the tag. And the Cubs lead 2-1. High fly ball into right center. Davis came in, goes back. Won't get there off the wall. In to score is Zobrist. And the lead is 2. It's 3-1. Davis. Hayward pops it up. On the infield, Lindor wants it. And that ends the inning. And in the top of the 4th inning in Game 7, the Cubs come up with 2. This is the first. And then the RBI double by Contreras brings in the second. 3-1 Chicago after 3.5. Here's Hendricks having to get over, and he does for the out. Popped up. Out goes Russell, in comes Zobrist. We'll check in with Tom Verducci with 2 out. And fly ball into right. Hayward is there, and so far Kyle Hendricks making it easy on Joe Madden and the Cubs, and hard on the Indians. Cubs up 2 after 4. Back after this from your local Fox station. If Lester comes in, so does Ross, and I think Lester. Here's a fly ball into right center. Back at the wall off the bat of Baez. 4-1. And this swing of the bat will end the night with a guy who's been so good all postseason for Cleveland. Corey Kluber. Mr. Lights Out, Andrew Miller. Look at those numbers. This postseason, 2-0. He set a postseason record. Here's a 1-2 to Fowler. That's a base hit. Fowler on to continue the 5th. Nobody out. Schwarber grounds one to short, might be two. Lindor flips out over to first. Got him. Double play. He's asking Joe Maddon to maybe check it. Let's take a look. Double play. 6-4-3. So intrigue in the bottom of the inning. Miller thought he had a strikeout. Instead, it's a walk. See if that. Here's Bryant taking off. Here's a shot into right by Rizzo. Bryant's going to come around. The throw by Chisenhall. Now Kipnis. Another run. Bryant's safe, and it's 5-1 for Joe Maddon. Here's a fly ball into left center field. Back at the wall. It is caught by Rajai Davis. About a step in front of the wall in left center. And a nice running catch to end the top of the fifth. Cubs get two. Lead by 4.
We've seen him. He doesn't seem unnerved at all.
To the right side. Another ground ball. Baez. Struck him out. That's ball 4 to extend the fifth. And it is. Boy, this is an extremely quick hook. And with Kipnis coming up, a left-handed hitter. Lester's coming in for the Chicago Cubs, and John Lester comes in. Lester deals. And this is Ross. Has to hurry. Wild throw. And it will go into the seats. And the runners will end up at second and third with 2 out. The numbers against Lester. Lindor bounces in. It hits Ross. A run scores. Here comes Kipnis. He's safe. It's 5-3. A strikeout ends the inning. But Joe Maddon has gone to the bullpen early. He took out Kyle Hendricks. Great base running by Jason Kipnis. Game 7. 2-run game after 5. We'll go to Kenny after this. Popped up. Napoli in foul ground. Ross flies one into center, sends Davis back at the wall, and it is gone! The 39-year-old in his final game, David Ross, has made it 6-3.
They've adjusted to Miller as well.
That's an out at first. That ends the inning. But the oldest man to homer ever in the history of a World Series Game 7, David Ross, who came on when Lester entered, sends one over the boards in center, and the lead is 3. Strikeout starts the 6th. Reaching for it. Russell has to hurry. And got him. What a stretch by Rizzo for the second out. Swung the bat well this postseason. And he's on with 2 out here in the 6th. To the second baseman, Baez. Inning is over. And that sends Game 7 into the 7th. Chicago up 6-3. Back after this from your local Fox station. Here's one into right. Another hit for Fowler. And he's on to start the 7th. Schwarber slicing fly ball into left, and Crisp is over to get it. 1 out.
Well, the Cubs during the regular season, 18 times, had won 3 games or more.
Fowler going. Swing and a miss. Throw down. It's a strike him out, throw him out. Inning-ending double play. And that sends us to the 7th inning stretch. Joe Maddon says wait. We're going to get another look. And he looks to be out. Coco Crisp, who gets under it and flies it to Zobrist in left. That's inside for a one-on-one. Decades of mediocrity followed until the 90s. Here's a ground ball back to Lester. And the only thing he can do is underhand to first. A strikeout ends the inning. Lester pumped up. And you know they are back in Chicago as Game 7 goes to the 8th. Cubs coming up. Heart of the order to the plate. Lester fired up. Cubs by 3. A strikeout on a pitch down and in. Rizzo. That is a wide throw, but out as Napoli gets to the bag. Good play by Napoli to the bag. 2 down. The 0-2. Russell pops it up. Allen dominant. Bottom of the 8th. Who will be on the mound? Here's a 2-0. Hard hit right at Addison Russell. 1 away. 2 out. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Jose Ramirez. Ground ball. Russell can't make the play, and the inning continues. Who the last 2 games has been asked for a lot of work. Line drive into right center field. That ball's down. Taking around third, Ramirez. He will score on an RBI double by Brandon Guyer. It's 6-4. Drive into left. At the wall. It's gone. Tie game. Rajai Davis. 6-6. To tie it. Here's a base hit by Crisp. Inning over. That strikeout ends the inning. But in the inning, 3 runs come across for the Cleveland Indians. All with 2 out. Rajai Davis, the 35-year-old. His first home run since August 30th. Heartbreak in Chicago, and a tied Game 7 after 8. Unbelievable. 3-1. He can't. That's hard hit, but right at Kipnis. A flip, out, no throw. 1-on-1 out. Javier Baez, the hitter. Brian Shaw saw what happened. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Gets away. And Hayward will go to third. Go ahead run 90 feet away. Javier Baez. That is a strikeout on a foul bunt with 2 strikes, 2 out.
That's what I thought they were going to do.
That's into the shortstop spot. Lindor, what a play! And this game is 6-6 into the bottom of the 9th. And Lindor had to range all the way behind the bag to end the inning. What a play.
Up the middle, good speed by Fowler. You got to throw this quick. And he did. What a play.
Hits one in the air to left, got under it, and Zobrist is coming on. 1 out. And Chapman a good job to bounce back from a 3-1 count. Struck him out. 98. But the Indians got him, and now Lindor pops it into right. And with this, Game 7 is going to the 10th. Hard hit, base hit. Leadoff man is on, and Schwarber pumping his fist down the first baseline. Bryant on 2-2. High fly ball into center. Back is Davis. One step from the wall. Tagging is Almora with great base running. And into second with one out.
But I'll tell you one thing. Zobrist can handle a cutter from the left-hand side.
Zobrist, that's a base hit. Cubs will take the lead. Almora digging to the plate. Zobrist delivers 7-6 in the 10th. Off the rest of this 10th. That's a base hit. Rizzo scores. Zobrist is held. 8-6 Chicago. Started the season in the bullpen. This postseason, he's made 4 starts. Hayward goes around and strikes out as Bauer bounces another in there. High fly ball into center for Davis. And a great job by Trevor Bauer to limit the damage to 2. Bottom of the 10th inning. And the Cubs celebrated in the top half. Rizzo, Zobrist with a big hit. Back after this from your local Fox station. Throwing right-hander, looking for the 3 biggest outs of his life. A strikeout starts the 10th. To Russell. 2 out. The Cubs are 1 out away. Ball 1. And down to second is Geyer to take that force out away. Into center field, another hit. Here comes Geyer. The throw into second. It's a 1-run game. Davis delivers again. The winning run at the plate, and you've got a base stealer at first in Rajai Davis. Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over, and the Cubs